Hello, Internet world! Welcome to another episode of TV Nerdz. This is your host, Esoteric Child, here with Gabe Stomach. How's the week been for you, man?
Pretty good. It's been productive. I've been getting into photography. I've been taking some photos. I got your photo from the other night, fam. Make that an album. When you dropped it, I got you. And then, can we talk? Producer, can I talk about what happened today? At the quality. So I'm gonna be at the Quality of Life. Took pictures. Probably gonna do. You aren't. And then trying to make this lower. Whatever. And then it was at the Quality of Life Center, checking out their kitchens, seeing the venues and stuff. And my food idea is probably gonna take place. Plus, our battle can also happen there. Plus, I got another battle with Chef Roe. That is Dro.
Oh, Dro. Oh, yeah.
I don't know him. Yeah, we met. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't on my radar. So.
You got another battle.
Really?
Oh, for real?
What day? I won't. Yeah, I'm
sure.
scout. Just see the scout the competition.
Bring the cameras in.
You know
We set up like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that. You heard? You said something about me?
I heard you talking all that smack on the Lily Dilly podcast, son.
That's hilarious.
I'm back, baby. Think you leave tri-state area out of this? So yeah, I'm gonna see Chef Dro because he issued a challenge. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna set that up there. We thinking like September. Somewhere September, late September, early October. Yeah, we're gonna set that,
Mm-hmm.
and so we can set ours somewhere in between or after that.
All right.
But yeah, it was overall a good day. I'm gonna be cooking with the 11th.
This month?
Yeah, I'm doing like a 50 to 75 cater event.
Right.
It's already. I think they already got the seats and stuff done. But
Yeah.
I'll chill, baby. Gave stomach sauce, baby. Okay. I don't know. You can get it. Thank you. It's on camera one. You can get that sauce. So that was it. That was my week today.
Yeah. Mine's been the same as usual, but bruh, lately I just been scared to eat. Let me explain it. So my stomach was feeling fucked up or whatever last week. So last week I took one of those probiotic shots to help with your digestion. It's like every single time I eat something, it's just
Ew.
And now I'm just like, yo, I can't put nothing in my stomach without just it be bad.
Get Imodium.
Huh?
They make drugs for that. Get Imodium.
Bro,
block yourself up. Get some cheese.
Hell to the fuck no.
Just get a
That's
block
why
of
I took
cheese.
the probiotic in the first place, bro.
Well, obviously you took too much of the probiotic.
I mean, I took like one day, then the next day I took another.
Did they say take 2 back to back on the back of the bottle?
No, I didn't read about it.
First mistake. Second mistake, you got too much probiotic in your system. So you need to load that shit up with some block cheese. Get some government cheese. That don't melt.
What? Some Velveeta?
Nah, you gotta get the government cheese. I just know this government cheese. It just came in a plastic wrap, thick ass, vacuum seal wrap.
I am not about to put my stomach back in.
And then cut a slice off, and it never melt. It would just get warm.
I feel like I'm losing my belly fat though, so that's one benefit.
At least you're regular.
Yeah, that's
and then you can time your movements if you want to look at the positive. If it's right after you eat, if it's immediate, you should probably look for a doctor. 'Cause you're probably not being hydrated enough. Are you drinking water?
I drink a lot of water. Always make sure I drink water. So
So then, I know that. That's how everybody died in 1800s.
Wasn't it the bubonic plague or some shit?
Nah, just diarrhea. That'd be the worst way to go. Imagine, you know how many death certificates back in the day? Like the old ones where you need white gloves to look at, like those papers, they'll say like diarrhea. You be like, yo, how? No offense, that's not fun, but it's like, yo, what? He didn't do nothing about it, and that's how people went, and just didn't have water or something. Diarrhea. So,
Yeah, this week has been low key sad. Like, there's been like a lot of like deaths. Like, we are literally losing a lot of our iconic people. It's freaking wild.
Who passed this week?
Yo, Bill Russell, NBA star, 11 championships,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Dude, they named the Finals MVP after him, bro. Like, dog.
Yeah, I remember.
Died at 88.
I was gonna say, ain't he was at 88 though.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's some people who live longer than that, but it's a good life.
Yeah, he won the game. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like he got it to the end of life. If
You know, they say he died, with his wife next to him. I mean, that's a beautiful way to go.
you know what I mean?
Sad day for the NBA. I mean, like one of your biggest icons go like that. At least it's better than the Kobe situation.
I was gonna say, like you have other ones that didn't go as well. You know, I mean, Kobe was the worst for us.
Yeah.
So, and that everyone, why fly? You know, we all, why fly? So, as 88, at 88 too, I would go like Kobe did. You get what I'm saying? Like, is that wrong to say? That makes sense. Like, I wanna go out in a blazing fire at like 90, 100 around that area. Like I feel like it's tragic because it is too soon. But like, if it was like, oh, he like. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. If Paul Walker did what he did, it happened when he was like 99, would we be like as sad as it was, or we'd be like, yo, he went out just to like the way he lived his life?
I would have been like, yo, why is he this old driving that fast?
It don't even matter, dog. Like, he rich. All I'm saying is, as we grow old, I feel like the way we should go out is like the way we want to go out or something. But it's also like
I'd rather be peaceful, surrounded by family, just.
Why gotta be peaceful surrounded by family?
I live a chaotic life as it is, so to have a peaceful death would be great for me.
Yeah, but how long? I was saying, like, for years you're gonna be peaceful life. Like, if you're in a nursing home, ain't shit popping. So like, if you be like, hey, like, what's your dying?
You should see some of these nursing homes, man.
You
should see some of these nursing homes.
It's because they're all senile.
They be wilding.
Well, I'm saying, if you still got and shit, and it's like, yo, I'm about to on your way out. Anything you want, Mr. Ford? I'll be like, yeah. Let me go down to Black Hawk. What? Like in the movie Black Hawk Down. What? I'm like, yeah. Just get me like a busted ass Black Hawk, lit up already. You don't need it. Send it up. Pilot jump. I'm Gucci.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Bro, you know how dope that'd be the most gangsters thing ever.
I'm gonna hold you to that. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be hard to send me out or do a Viking funeral. I'd take a Viking funeral.
What, just sell your body and just light that shit on fire?
What? And just let that go. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like littering, but
not only did Bill Russell die, also Nichelle Nichols. She's an actress. She died at 89, and she was the first. She played in Star Trek.
I know.
Yeah.
Say her name. Say her name right, bro.
What?
So Ohira, I think it is. In Star Trek.
I'm not a Star Trek person.
You say her name right.
Okay, I'm not a Star Trek person.
You say her name right. I had a debate about that on Facebook. It got heated.
What?
Somebody said that Star Wars was better than Star Trek.
I mean, wasn't Star Trek before Star Wars? Or was it around the same time?
It's around the same time, kind of.
I mean, I feel like if it wasn't for Star Trek, we wouldn't have Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think Star Trek was just more of like what was going on in the ship. More than just in Star Wars, it's just like, okay, this is outside and it's more like cinematic and shit.
I guess
it's kind of like the difference between like what's that? Like Marvel and Agents of Shield. I feel like Star Trek is like the Agent of Shield to
nah. Cause like in Star Trek, in Star Wars, bro, make this make sense. In any, well, not seen, but in any Star Wars franchise series you've watched or show or movie, have you seen a black hole?
Black hole? Nope.
Come on, man. Make that make sense. You're in a galaxy far, far away. You got no black holes. And then
everything's hyperspace.
That too. I'll give you that. Like everyone just they be hyper jumping. How come no one grows old? See, in Star Trek they explain it and fix the issue, but in Star Wars you just show up and people the same age as you left. And it's like, bro, didn't you just travel light years? Uh huh. How are you just so there's different, and then the whole issue of Star Wars, which was my biggest pet peeve, is that everybody's life in the galaxy got fucked up because a nigga didn't get a promotion. Right? And in Star Trek, that would have never fly.
I feel like back in those days, like Star Trek, like a lot of the shows was about just dialogue. It was so focused on dialogue. So,
well, you didn't have.
I could see like people will say that Star Wars was better just because it has more action. But back in those days, like people cared about the writing.
Well, also you didn't have the technology you have now. Like think about think about miniatures that had to be made. Because like I was watching that show on Discovery Channel with Grant Imahara before he passed. That he did like majority of like miniatures and like the robotics, like it's just small robots, but they just shot them at angles to make them look bigger or whatever. But he made those.
They still do that to this day. They did that with
not as much.
They did that with I know it was Dark Knight. I think Dark Knight Rises. I believe they did that with like that car chase. I think they also did it with the new Batman movie too.
Yeah, but I mean, now you can just do CGI, and like even with series now you can run CGI. So it's like Star Trek didn't have like I even watching series in the past to watching series now. It's like they're way more lit now because there is more action, as you say, and there's dialogue, but there is way more action because you have CGI to throw in. Old Star Trek episodes, Kirk got to be smashing some chick like four minutes into an episode or something, or like something about to explode on the ship because like you didn't have like a way to make a set and then shoot that episode like back to back. You know what I mean? Because you have to like show up again the next week to do the next episode or next cut. You know,
and plus they was editing it like old school way,
right?
All that shit. So
that must have been imagine.
It took them a lot of work just to make the show.
So
that's just how it was.
So and then like you say the writings
and plus like
centered around
plus
that.
A lot of the I know Samuel Jackson said this one time in the interview that the acting was better back in the day because everyone like they rehearsed their shit. They knew that the film they didn't have a lot of film, so they got to when they come in they got to be on their shit. They got to do shit right because they don't have time to just oh, can I take this again? Let's see how this looks from this to this. No, it's like it's just straight up. Let's do this how this is. Let's make sure we get this perfect.
Like if you man, we don't take 36. Last one.
Like, get this right.
Out, and then you out. I mean, it was a wrap. But yeah, but that was one. And then I said that what if Klingons were the evolved version of Wookiees? And then I got people like commenting on the Facebook post. Well, it was in the chat, but it was like the people that I was talking to were like, "Yo, it's too deep." I was like, "I'm just thinking, bro, just thinking," because like they was just hanging now. All like they was like, if you think about Wookiees was fucking with everybody else. They were like the homie playing chess and stuff. Whoever solo like Chewbacca was kicking it. He could do work, operate a ship, and repair the ship and shit. So it was like. All he was missing was actual vocal language. Who's to say that they didn't make Klingons? I just made it all conspiracy in my head, but it was a high moment. And then going into that, I watched Lightyear.
Oh yeah,
and that was
I'm not gonna lie, like when I saw like sometimes I feel like I just gotta stop like listening to these opinions about shit before I actually watch something. Like, not the fact that, like, I just didn't want to see it in theaters because it's, like, all this controversy around it. I'm just like, but then when people see it, it's like, oh, it wasn't even that serious. It's like me watching it today. Me personally, I fucks with it. I thought it was decent. It was definitely, it's definitely a decent movie. It did kind of play on the 90s nostalgia, I'll explain that more because you say you didn't really see it. Like it was mainly like with Buzz's catchphrase. Like in the beginning of the movie when they land on the planet, he goes through the whole, mission log and talking about, and his catchphrase, there seems to be no signs of intelligent life anywhere.
Yeah.
All like he goes through all of his catchphrases.
Right.
Just in the beginning of the movie and throughout it too.
Right. But I mean, like,
And it takes you back to the Toy Story as well.
I didn't get that feeling from it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you
you don't.
it doesn't.
Yeah, because throughout the movie, like I could definitely tell it's not Tim Allen. But
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Evans did a pretty decent job voice acting. Like, if you really don't pay, we're '90s babies, so
If you ignore the fact that you don't
that it's
know
not Tim Allen.
that it's not Tim Allen, you don't know that he was the original Buzz Lightyear. Then the catchphrases and the voice itself is almost close.
The voice is very similar.
It's
very
almost close.
It's very close to the original Buzz.
They definitely doctored it though. Because
I can still tell that's Chris Evans.
Yeah, you can still hear it. You can still hear Chris Evans.
But whenever you hear Buzz's like catchphrase, it's like okay.
Yeah, I think at times
some of them might have been.
I think at times what they did, they layered it.
Especially in the part when he actually like shoots at Zurg and he said not today Zurg. I was like, perfect.
Yeah,
that it sounded just like.
Or if they could, I doubt they could have. But if they got it from the actual animation, it's not the same.
No.
It's not the same voice actor for the animation.
I think also what people were expecting like a reboot of like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, like that movie. It was a decent, like origin story if you had to do it all over again. But I could see why some people were just like, just don't feel the same. Yeah. But it was a good story. It was a decent story. It was a decent story that I've seen in a while. So
was it like? I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that really pissed me off was the whole to infinity.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Why do that?
Yeah. That pissed. Okay, I'll give you the list. That pissed me off. Right. The cat was hilarious.
The cat. I mean, at first when I kept on seeing like the trailer and I see the cat, I'm like, what's with the cat? But then when I actually watched the movie, I'm like, okay.
The cat was hilarious. So I get like.
There's a reason why the cat's there.
It was like there was a scene in it where like the cat shoots a trank dart. And he's like, I just bought you 5 minutes.
He does that twice in the movie.
And he's like, yo, it's like, but Buzz takes a second. He's like, yo, hold on. I didn't know you could do that.
He's like,
I just bought you 5 minutes.
Was that meant for me? Like, let's just go.
Yeah, and no one discussed it. And in my head, I'm just like, bro, they really just straight up talking about just medicating just people when they gone rogue. He's like, yo, if I had lost control, would you use it on me? I just bought you 5 minutes. Just get out of here. You ain't answer the question, dog. Like, bro.
That could also go into like a conspiracy about like AI, because technically it's an AI,
Well,
because it thought of the formula for
not necessarily.
It thought because it was able to think by itself and morally too.
But that's not necessarily an AI function though. Because like you're asking something to compute. It didn't necessarily like it was given an order. Like that's like the robots from iRobot. Mm-hmm. Like he basically got a pet iRobot, which was dope. But the AI for the
that's what I'm saying. It goes to like the conspiracy because of the fact that like it's learning to think by itself, and it's like like when he meets Zurg, and the cat that was for Zurg ends up tranquilizing the old Buzz, and he's like, I like you better this way. He has a sense of morality.
I guess you could say that. I just felt like he just went with the other, like the original programming. Like the order stands.
And what was the order, to assist him?
No, to protect Buzz Lightyear. Because remember with like, he rebooted and fixed some corrupted memory. Yeah. And then like the friend pops up and was like, I need you to watch over Buzz and protect Buzz. And that was like the last standing order given to the cat. Mm-hmm. So it was like, no matter what, that directive stands. So I mean, like to say it was AI, I would say that like it went against its directive and took out Buzz, but like it would like the cat would have to have killed the other Buzz to be like AI. I would agree. You know what I mean? It would have to make the choice to be like, fuck what I said, fuck what I was told, and then just off the older Buzz.
So you say like either way, he still protected him.
He's still
it's not like he didn't kill him,
right? he's still completing his mission as protecting a Buzz Lightyear. So he got like, because there's two at this moment. So like the cat can now, I don't need this older one. I like you and you're cool. I just got to protect you now. So his directive never changed. He's just switched.
We didn't see that cat afterwards either.
He got crushed, bro. I was devastated. My man stomped him out. Yo.
At least you got the other one.
Yeah, for real though. But yeah, the cat was OG gangster. But that was the part that got me at. And then I get where everyone was upset with the kiss.
I don't.
I know. I get.
Like, it didn't, like, the whole thing's that it didn't make a big deal out of it. You know how, like, when it comes to, like, putting a gay character in a show or a movie, it's like they make the whole big deal of them being gay. This one was different. It was just like, oh, when she said she was engaged, she's like, oh, like, who is she? Like,
right. That was all the dialogue I needed.
Yeah, there was no her explaining, like, there was no origin story about why she's this. Yeah, it's just, hey, this is who you are. That's all it is. Like,
but you could have just done with like one scene of the family. Like, you're trying to appease the masses here. Like the show, like and to not cut that out. First of all, you didn't need it. It's a montage scene that wasn't necessarily. It was a montage scene though, because they would not, because the man
it was a montage because the fact that, like,
space.
He was wasting all these fucking years trying to, like,
and coming back, and then like
the one thing that got me mad about that was that the cat literally was just like, oh yeah, I finished it. It took me 62 years.
Yeah,
like,
my man was gone, son. My man was gone.
I'm like, it took like 62 years for you to complete this shit, and this man ain't aged a damn week.
He traveling 4 minutes at a time. Well, probably like half day.
Yeah, like 4 minutes or what? It's a whole 4 minute route or whatever.
Yeah,
but when he gets back, it's like 4 years later.
Up until the end, because now let's question this, because he's doing like 80, 90, getting close, right? If you're doing the math, he's doing like, towards the end, he was getting like 16, 15 years of a gap. That's why they were like progressively getting older as
because
he was getting closer.
It was taking much longer for him to do it. Like every single time he went up.
Well, yeah, because he was going faster. He was figuring it out though. That's what I will say. That one part of the movie, the science actually makes sense of a cartoon, because like they were like, yo, the faster you go.
They didn't do no fake science, like no made up shit.
It all hold true, because like, and in showing that, like the aging process, because that was I'm saying, like, the montage made sense, because it showed that he was gone for so long and aging around him to the point where the lady just died. I was like, damn, that's cold blooded. Like, he came back to just a message.
And then like when the cat actually figured it out, and they legit like went up there. He was like, oh, we've been gone for 22 years now. Like, like you completed hyperspeed, but now. It's just like it took you 22 years to get back. Like, really? And the guy was still fucking pissed.
Which one? The black dude?
Yeah, the new commander. The new commander and everything. Like, when he
went
back, he was like, "Yo, you stole the shit 22 years ago."
I would be too.
And he completed the freaking mission 22 years ago.
Yeah, that's a dick move.
he was about to arrest him.
He didn't have to complete it. We could have just risked it right then and there. The cat said it was had a 100%, like 99%, like effect rate. Like, if I was a commander, I'd be like, yeah, then throw that shit into the ship. Let's go, son. Wrap it up.
Like, yo,
like, we gonna test
I'm not wasting no more years, man. Like,
she's gonna test it. Like, we all could leave and then waste these years.
No, but he didn't even like ask because like right when the cat said, yeah, I completed it. You know, it should work. And then next thing you know, they're like, yeah, we gotta take the cat.
They could have made a fight for it. And then I think they needed. I get the cast they had. The only person that kicked ass was the old lady, bro. I'll be honest. The old lady that blew shit up with 3 things that had a parole. She was my favorite character the entire time. She kept the 100. Like the other two, you could have left. You could have left them, bro. The granddaughter, she was weak. I mean,
she did her thing, man. At the end of the movie, she did her thing. Like, come on.
I forgot. What did she do? She threw the gun? No, she zapped him out. She zapped him out in time, and they were able to like fly out the ship and dip.
And she conquered her fear of space, and she landed the freaking ship. Like, come on.
All that was because of her fault, though. Just like Buzz fucked up, bro. This whole movie is about fuck ups. Keep that in mind. Lightyear, whole movie about fuck ups. Buzz Lightyear fucked up and almost killed everybody. Stranded everybody.
He did strand everybody. Everybody was stranded.
Then he had to go into the future every 8 minutes. Because that made sense. And then
I'm sorry, I would not want to go back into space if I do that shit and then it's like, oh yeah, that was 4 years ago. What? Like, you grew a beard? Like, I'm not going back up there. He's not wasting fucking time.
He wasted.
I don't care if I didn't age. I'm not going back up there.
He wasted 84 years.
Wasting people's years. Like, no fucking way.
Could you imagine wasting 84 years and only for you it's like a week? Like, oh man, I figured it out, bro. What? What do you mean? You figured what out? It's been 84 years. What have you been working on for 84 years? I've been trying to crack, hyperspeed.
Dude,
you're still on that,
dude. They literally have been like but seriously, you tell me all those people on there, they couldn't figure that out in 4 years. The cat took 62 years, but they couldn't figure it out while he was gone.
The cat took 62 years to figure it out, though. I mean, that's a long ass time.
Robotic cat, but all these capable people,
like you say,
on this planet, they couldn't like really. They couldn't. The 4 years he was gone to say, okay, let's just while he's gone, let's just do some more calculations and make sure that we get this like at 90% like success rate, like something.
I'm not pointing out. This is why they should have done a movie just like Buzz Lightyear Star Command instead of this shit. Because now I'm getting furious at how dumb this movie was. This movie made no sense because the entire time Buzz and shit trying their hardest to fight. And I'm pretty sure them robots got pulled back because now they realize Buzz Lightyear got the thing. They could have been helped your man out like 20 times ago. There's no you know what I mean? There was no reason to kidnap or mess with the base because you needed Buzz Lightyear in the fuel. You didn't need the base. You know what I'm saying? He could have left that alone. So like, where were they? You know what I'm saying? Like they showed up as soon as they crash landed and like the ship blew up. I was like, okay, it's good, safe to go out. But y'all military people, bro, trash, bro. Y'all spent 84 years beefing yourself up from plants that ate you from underground. And you tell me you can't handle a couple robots.
These are robots, not freaking aliens. Like, come on. And they had the laser shield too.
You can't take out robots, bro. And then the weapons, the harpoon gun,
was far beyond what the hell like they had. And plus, they were going against Buzz.
I don't know.
They were going up against Buzz, who knows all their shit. So come on.
How you know all their shit, bro? It's two different Buzzes. It's a paradox.
Technically, they're the same Buzz.
It's a paradox. He can't go back to visit himself. He'd blow up the whole damn universe. That's the rule of time travel.
He still did it, though. In this movie, he did.
The first rule of time travel is you don't go back to see yourself. Everybody know that in time travel. And he fucked it up in the first. Well, no, it took a while before he yeeted Buzz. That suit was OP powerful too when he took out Buzz. But yeah, the movie was good. Yeah, I'll give it that. It was good.
It was a good movie.
The cat and that old lady that had the explosives and stuff is the one that hit for me. She's the only one that I like the most. The other guy who was scared, overcoming his courages and like helped the day with a pen. That he was alright. The robot that was trying to give directions, that was funny. I was cracking up on that one.
Like the end credit of him just like, oh
yeah.
Like, y'all probably doing alright. Like, come on.
You know what? I'm doing it from the wrong location. Let me go back from the beginning. And when they just walked away, bro.
Now, question: do you think they're going to do a sequel? Because you see in the other end credit that Zurg wakes up in space. Do you think they're going to do a sequel? Or that they should?
I don't think so.
I don't think they should.
I don't think
they probably could because they're technically setting it up for it, but I don't think they should. If
they do it, they're going to do it like they do Incredibles, and they're going to wait a while before the heat die down.
I don't think that no one's going to care.
That's
after that many years, I don't think no one's going to care for Lightyear.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You could redo it as something else. Because like right now Disney and Marvel, and DC are all going through like they're just junking all the movies that have bad press behind it. Batgirl got canceled.
I've heard that. Why did Batgirl get canceled when it was finished?
Because the script ain't hit. They said they ran it through the test crowds or the test viewers, whatever, and it didn't fly well for them. And because of
That's
that,
the one thing
they just scrapped the whole movie.
Now this is why I believe in pilots.
Yeah,
You know, because at least have the pilot. Like, if the pilot hits for people, then release the whole show. But you gonna have you have all this work. Y'all done put all this funding into this one show, and then because it didn't work for the test crowd, you just scrap it.
yeah. I mean, because
It's a waste of people's time, bro. Like, come on.
well, it's still a waste. It's going to be a waste of money just to promote it. Like the best I can do is just throw it on the platform and just let it get streamed, and I get views anyway from the streaming service. They might do that. They've done that in the past, but like when it comes to
It's
like,
just not gonna air on mainstream television. But
I'm not gonna push it.
No one's even have cable right now.
But it's not
Barely
main,
people have cable.
but it's not even going to go to main television. It's going to go straight to like the HBO streaming services, and then there's going to be HBO Max. And that's
It'll
the only
be
way.
like HBO Max original or some shit.
Probably, and then it's going to be just the movie Batman something. Because like the issue they have is the fact that like their audience now is tired of whatever agenda people are trying to push. As far as what? Whatever it is, like whatever the agenda the writer is trying to push that goes against what the fan base or what the lore is of the movie or the franchise, no one cares. Like if you decide, for example, She-Hulk is in the same boat. She-Hulk's origin story is now changed. Now people are in an uproar. It's like, was there an issue with the origin story? Like why? Like even if it's creative, like view, and like you're the artist making that choice, you still got to be somewhat in line.
Here's my thing about that. A lot of these comics were around years ago. Like, people's morals were different back then. Bruh. For example, Wonder Woman. One of her weaknesses is if a man takes her lasso and ties her hands together. That's kind of sexist, don't you think?
Why?
But back in the day, they was like, oh, that's nothing.
Why is that sexist?
Put that shit in one of the Wonder Woman movies and see how many people are just like, oh, that's so sexist.
Why? Why would that be sexist though? If that was written into her as her weakness, why is that sexist?
Because a man has to tie her hands down or some shit.
But that's her weakness. You're describing it. That's like
so
saying
a woman can't tie her hands down with her lasso.
No, but that's not what I'm saying though. But I'm saying like the comparison would be as if saying like somebody who is like an Earth lover getting mad that you're using kryptonite to poison Superman. Like why? You know what I mean? Like that's the weakness though. Like yeah, but you shouldn't be using the Earth or another planet to hurt an individual. Like I'm not. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not gonna go ahead and like get mad at the original writer, even though it was written at that time. That's the weakness. Like if she's like now it's on her to overcome that hurdle, and in doing so she can then like show that women are bigger than that. You get what I'm saying? Like you like taking it out eliminates a better message that you could have been sent, and then you could have, and then that being like using an example, right? Like keeping that in there and then writing something to be more pro women would be better than just changing that entirely.
So what was the changes for like She-Hulk or something?
I can't remember. It had something to do with Bruce Banner though giving gene therapy to her or something, and like I don't think that was originally how it happened. And it's like,
but is it adaptation of the comic? Like going like it's low key gonna be just weird, just having it be like you could easily just read the comic if you wanted something from the comic. Like you don't have to go. Like a lot of these Marvel movies, they did not stick to the comic.
Okay,
a lot of it.
I guess going to extreme, right? Mm-hmm. Like Mel Gibson did The Passion of Christ. If The Passion of Christ had Jordans, and he was like, he didn't have Jordans. Everyone else was wearing Jordans, and he had some Reeboks or something. and he was trucking through all that dirt as well because he feels like that was his interpretation of what they should be wearing on shoes and stuff to show class. How many people would be upset in the shoe industry that you're discrediting? You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing. Like, even though he's still telling the story, but it's his creative view.
I just feel like people should just tell the story and not care who gets offended.
Rightly so, but then don't call it make an entirely new creation. Then don't do something that's already been done in written form or in cartoon form, and you're gonna make it live action. I'm expecting just live action. I'm not expecting a whole new story because like as it stands now, like was it Jack Reacher? No, it wasn't Jack Reacher. They made like a video game. The guy from The Office. What was the show he was in?
I didn't watch The Office.
But you know Jim. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know some.
Cusack or something.
Yeah. What about him?
He was in a spy series, whatever. That was a game, and like that went almost just like the game, but because they kept it true to it, but still told his own story, it was better. Another example is Equalizer, bro. Equalizer with Queen Latifah. I ain't gonna hold you. Gas. Absolute gas. I'm not even disappointed in it.
Or what is it? Just
Yeah,
series?
it was a series. It's a series of the Equalizer, but like
So
almost as if
it's like an extended story, or is it a whole complete reboot?
and it's not even an extended story. It's like another version of it because like the Equalizer is just the title. You know
So
what I mean?
this is just another.
Right. So anybody can have this title, and you just do it as like, and it's like in Equalizer is almost like a Robin Hood. You know what I mean? Like they don't touch on it. It's just Queen Latifah and how she navigates her everyday life as well as being the Equalizer and doing like the job, going after people, and in the same intensity too. Like she keeps the same boy, like every other day, son. Any other day.
I give it 2 episodes.
So like
Anything like in season 3 already?
Yeah.
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 So you might
you
might as well tough it out.
They might even get to season 4
Give it 2 episodes.
to watch, and then he's going. Yeah, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying too.
I'm watching everything down to mannerisms, stuff like that. I can believe you within 2 episodes.
She's
Speaking
like
of The Office, I've been watching Abbott Elementary. It's funny as hell.
Abbey Elementary. Where is
Abbott
it?
Elementary.
Where is it at?
It's on Hulu
Okay.
because it's like it airs on ABC, but it's basically kind of like The Office style kind of comedy, but it's about like teachers at a underfunded school. It's hilarious.
I'll catch that for sure. But I mean, like Joe Coy got a show out too. No, he got a movie out. Sunday Dinner, I think it's called. I don't know because he did it's like speaking of like sitcom shows, he had a sitcom show with Gabriel Iglesias,
Yeah.
right? Where he was like a taco guy or something.
Mhm.
Well, like through that, he like his own funding with like his popularity, he now has like an actual movie, and apparently it's killing. So like I want to check it out. There's a bunch of people I've seen that has stuff out that I wanted to check out. Plus there's stuff that I'm sad to say has got taken off the table.
Like what?
A Star Wars series, Andor. Yeah, Andor. The Star Wars series.
You got taken off?
Yeah, they're canceling it, I believe.
Wow.
Yo, it's crazy.
It is wild that there are definitely
Supergirl
some-
is getting canceled.
I mean,
And back to the Batman girl movie.
Batgirl, yeah.
People are pissed about it is because like it could have been the origin story to Batman Begins, Michael Keaton in it,
Oh yeah, that
and they
was the one that was
fucked it up. They said, and that's why all the people. That's why I got the bad reviews in the test showings. It's because like you had an opportunity to keep Batgirl because it wasn't like she wasn't necessary, but it was Batgirl and I can't remember the kid name, but the Batman Beyond kid that ran the streets in Gotham in the Batman Beyond. And Michael Keaton was just a wisdom voice.
Wasn't that supposed to be Robin or no?
No, it wasn't Robin. It was some dude named Terry, right? Terry. It was like Terry. It was some kid named Terry, and it wasn't Robin though, because he became Nightwing or something, right? Something like that.
No, doesn't Dick Grayson become Nightwing? Though?
That's what I'm saying. But in Batman, I'm saying Batman Beyond, he like who is the Batman main character? Who is Batman? It's Terry, and it's not Robin. It's not Robin's name or whatever. Something like that. He was like a kid or some shit.
Which is basically what Batman always does.
No,
Come on. he just snatches up kids and just like saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna train you." Like,
and then the
playground.
Bro,
that's questionable.
That's
Sus,
That's
bro.
sick.
And he rich. You ain't gonna question it. He on the police, the hospitals, everything. And then in the movie too, something like the villain loses his job, ends up going rogue, starts hurting and killing people. Right.
Again, something Batman just does.
They just telling the same story all over again. It's like, bro, we know he ruined people's lives with his job. He fired somebody today.
And then they go after
There's a list of people he firing, bro.
Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is one of them.
Was it what's it? The Poison Ivy?
Yeah, Poison Ivy too.
Riddler. Bro, he was whoever.
This man makes his own enemies and beats the shit out of them.
I think that's it. I don't think there's that many more. Yeah. Solomon Grundy just pulled up.
Yeah. Joker's just the only one that's just random.
Joker is random. Catwoman. Yeah, the fuckery. Catwoman was just in it for the gold. She was like, I'm in it for the bag.
True, but again, pops on the radar because.
Yeah. And he always went.
I mean, Catwoman's more of an anti-hero.
He always went after bad women. He was trying to smash Catwoman and Harley Quinn. Yeah. And then fires you. Just living there, just trying to, bro. He the worst villain, and then he don't none of the Justice League want to fuck with him because he got all their weaknesses unlocked. How that work?
Like, I know how to beat your ass. I might not have powers, but I know how to beat your ass.
Right.
Nigga, you just write the check. How you? Oh, whoop
it's like
ass.
it's like who you think paid for all this?
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
look at Iron Man. Iron Man's the same thing.
No, I wouldn't say all that because Iron Man's heart makes him different. Because like without it, he can't function. He made his superpower.
He's still a rich guy who just with a suit.
Yeah,
he's
but
a rich guy with a suit.
But break down. Hey yo, lift up your shirt. Let me jump. Let me get a quick jump right quick. All right, go ahead and unclip that. You good to go, bro. He has kilowatts on his chest, man. Oh, what? Yeah, we had a power.
Hey, don't even think about it.
Come on, bro. I just need a quick, just with the clips, too. Just quick zap, son.
Put him on his nipple.
Click. Ah. Hold on.
Yo, what happened? Hey, hold up. What happened in the third movie where it's like he didn't need his reactor anymore?
Yeah.
Was it like the shark? Because the shark note wasn't. It said the reactor was going to keep the shark note from touching his heart or something.
Yeah, I think it was like he got like some procedure where they got removed all of the metal pieces, and so he didn't need it. He literally just didn't need it anymore.
But he just had it just for the suit.
Yeah. Because then at that moment it was just able to be put in onto the suit. He made it even smaller.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as like that big block. Yeah, then it became like a disc. And he just slapped the disc.
Yeah,
on
it was much smaller, but it was still powerful as hell.
Right. It was powering cities. So it's like, yo, imagine how many times they ran out of power a bunch of times in Avengers, and they never looked to Tony for a quick jump. Like, hey, I was just in the middle making some oatmeal, and the kettle went out. I was just wondering if you could just heat up some water for me. You know what I mean? Hit up your boy Jarvis real quick. I just want to say, a lot of the superheroes are like that. Imagine being like on a windy day on the beach and shit just blowing everywhere. But hey, yo, Thor Think you do something about some of this? Blow some wind elsewhere, fam. You know, put your hammer on there, stop the shit from blowing away. Help a brother out.
I think if we had superheroes in real life, they would do some stupid shit.
Oh, we'll have them.
Oh,
We have to do some stupid
what?
shit.
What?
They would become like the heroes in goddamn The Boys, because we would be pissing them off.
Right.
Yeah, they would.
It's like,
You would have to, man. I would get.
imagine Spider-Man just like.
That's all you need to do. That's all you need. What?
Real crime.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, to be some real now, we'd be mad, but I want a bunch of Batmans though. I'd rather Batmans than.
Nah,
We already, the one we got already fucking up.
I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't work for Wayne Corp. So like, I don't care. But you know what I'm saying? He could take out some of these criminals that be going crazy, bro. There's some of this crazy shit happening on the news. I just need like three Batmans, 4 Supermans, because you need more Supermans to conquer the Batman. Because he'll still square up on you.
Batman can still beat Superman's ass.
Yeah, but he could 1-on-1. But you going 4 against 3, you lose those odds every time. You lose. You remember Justice League when he followed the Flash? In the Flash part, he's in Flash mode, and he caught him with the eyes. He was just, I see you. Like where you going? Like what?
Dude, and then the Flash looks at him like, I think he sees.
And then he's like, yo, I think, yeah. And Flash was like, yo, my boy, really? We locking arms right now? we really locking arms?
And he's not even looking forward.
Bro,
This man's losing his concentration. Like, it would have been funny if he would have ran to the
slammed.
tree.
And they got slammed, boy. You don't want that smoke. Batman, that's the other thing, too. Batman and Superman, I don't think Superman's ever fought full tilt. Like I seen the version where he fought like Injustice, the animated version, where he was like, I gotta be the justice for all, or for the whole world, and went crazy and was just killing everybody. Like, imagine that. And then how do they solve that problem? We had to go to another universe to get another Superman to whoop our Superman's ass, and then that Superman got his ass whooped. That's how you gonna go get another Superman and lose? That was your trump card. He was like, "Yo, what we gonna do? We gonna go. I got it. We gonna go to another universe. Okay, we're gonna get a better, like a good Superman, not this one. And he gonna fuck him up. That sound like a niggas right there. Give him medal. Give him the medal.
So no one thought Kryptonite?
But not even that.
No one thought Kryptonite? Like, really?
How you gonna get close? You still gotta square up with him.
Damian Wayne got close. You don't remember Justice League versus Teen Titans?
Okay, Justice League versus Teen Titans. I'm talking about Injustice, when Superman went crazier than that one. I'm saying, like, he was like he was on site. Anytime he's seeing you, I'm fucking you up right here, right now, and I'm killing everybody. I think he punched somebody straight through the chest.
Yeah, that was Joker. That's the whole shit that started the whole thing, because he punched Joker through the chest just because he killed Lois.
You want that smoke? And then a homie died because he threw the batarang or something and caused a whole scene. Batman still didn't even trip. He's like, hey, he was on the other side. I mean, Superman didn't trip. He's like, yo, Batman, for real, facts. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's like, I got a suit. He's like, I got a suit for you.
What? No, it wasn't. What was his solution? Hey, we're gonna go to another universe and get another Superman. And then if that don't work, we're gonna do. I'm gonna get this bitch. What? Yeah. If that don't work, I'm gonna go to another universe. I'm gonna get his bitch, and then I'm gonna bring it here and try to fix his issue. That's how they solved the whole issue with Superman. How we fix it? We gotta find people just like him, or his wife that died, that was pregnant. What? Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's fair, but like,
His weakness is
And the Red Sun. And the Red Sun. Don't it say like the red sun makes him weak?
again, I would.
And his main weakness that he carries with him all day is
A heart.
You can't go full tilt. Because if he does,
Yeah, everybody getting killed. Right. That's the part. And so, like, you go up against 4 Supermans full tilt. I don't want that odds any day. I don't want. That's like going against four. What's
Homelanders?
Homelanders, bro. Fuck what? Square up against four Homelanders. I'd rather take A training.
You probably
It's
need.
almost like dealing with Mike Tyson.
You know what I'm saying?
When
That's
he's conscious and smoking. Good.
Could-
Let
put-
him get off.
put him in the ring.
He will fuck you up.
I'm gonna
At his age now.
eat your babies and fuck you. What? What'd you say,
Don't
man?
forget it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He talking now. You gonna beat him, Dad? Hell no. He said he gonna eat y'all and fuck me. We didn't even talk about fighting. Like that's you don't want
Yeah,
that kind of
I
stuff.
can't wait for the Mike Tyson series. I think Trevante Rose is gonna do a good job playing Mike Tyson. Yeah.
As a young one,
Yeah.
and they knew better to put his out first.
Yeah.
Jamie gonna eat his asshole first. Come on, you.
Just-
that movie ain't gonna gas.
I mean, nah.
He did
Jamie
the
Foxx's
Lewis
not.
and Ray. Come on.
Jamie Foxx's movie's gonna be good, but I mean,
He finna fuck him up.
yo, either way, Mike Tyson's gonna get that check.
Oh yeah.
They telling his whole story, like, bro.
Yeah.
The beginning and the end. Oh,
I can't wait. I hope to do the lisp and hope to do the voice and everything. If they get the high pitched voice and everything,
that's the only
Yeah,
thing
they-
I'm questioning about.
What, Trevante?
yeah.
I know Jamie can do it.
Yeah, we've heard him do it, but it's the other guy that wants to know if he can nail the voice or get close to it.
I think he'll get close because I mean, Trevante Rose normally has a deep voice, but this will just show his range.
Now,
It'll show his range.
I want him to be. To be honest, I want him to be a better Ali. No disrespect to Ali or Will Smith.
Will Smith did a good job with Ali.
That was I'm saying solid move, but I feel like at this era
In
now,
this era.
we need a
A new era.
of an Ali type of movie. You know what I'm saying?
So who would?
That was Rocky.
Right.
And then after that,
Creed hit.
No, Creed definitely his, and they got a third Creed coming out too. With Jonathan
The
Majors.
first
With
one,
Jonathan Majors.
the
Like,
first
come on.
one was better. I like the first one.
The second one was mainly just for closure for Dragic, for
Okay.
the Russian.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it was mainly for, and plus for the fact that Sylvester Stallone was gonna be his last Rocky film,
Yep.
and he was basically passing the baton to Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. But
So I feel like it was more. The second one was more for closure. You
For
got
sure.
closure for the Russian, and for Dragic, and plus they're gonna have a Dragic spinoff series.
Stallone hot.
Man,
Man, boy.
they need their own storyline. Fuck
The Russians.
Like, come on.
you know storyline.
But no,
I think that's gonna be lit. Like,
I think. Well, the only reason I like the first one over the other one, obviously because the second one second movies series don't hit all the time anyway. But I feel like
Terminator
Say that
2,
Spider-Man.
Terminator 2
Say that
hit.
Spider-Man. Hit. Nigga,
Spider-Man,
Doc
the
Ock
original Spider-Man 2 hit. Like, come on.
I like 2.5.
Huh?
I like 2.5.
Oh, they didn't have a 2.5.
The
It
two-
was like
Spider-Man-
Spider-Man
yeah,
2, but it just had more
More
features.
features in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It had more cutscenes in it. It was like extended, like
Oh,
20
I
minutes.
mean, Batman Rises,
Oh,
Dark Knight
yeah, Dark
Rises,
Knight?
yeah, the Dark
Hell
Knight,
yeah, nigga, the two.
better than
Yeah.
Batman Begins.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm with you, Dean, on them.
So it's
Come on.
three
There-
fucking
there-
movies.
Fuck you, man.
There's
Three movies.
What?
That's 3 movies.
All
I think-
Hold on. What's another one that the second one hit?
I think Toy Story 2 hit.
Toy-
Toy Story 2 hit too.
Nah.
Come on. What?
Nah, you
Eugene.
sit by yourself.
Toy Story 2 didn't hit.
Yeah,
Incredible.
no.
Incredibles.
Yes, Incredibles 2 was
Incredibles.
it was good.
No,
It was definitely good.
No.
It's mainly because of how it was waiting for that it hit.
No.
It did.
No.
It hit.
No.
It hit.
No,
Come on,
no.
First one?
no. It did not hit like the first one. We all looked at ass, bro. Don't give me that. We all looked at ass on that first one, bro. Going, damn, Mr. Incredible.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
stupid.
Woo.
Hit.
What?
She had 3 kids, bro. Come on.
Yo, it still looks good. What? Shit. I don't care what it. I'm just saying that was an ass now. And then even the man was like, I'm about to poke this. Let me see what some ass looking like right here. Man, she was stuck in the elevator too. But there's no. Let's say you just named 3 movies, right? All right. I'll give Jumanji. The one with Kevin Hart.
I didn't even watch the first one.
No. I'm saying like this is Jumanji.
Then there's a sequel to that Jumanji as well.
What?
Yeah, there was.
What? The one with Robin Williams?
No, not the one with Robin Williams. The one.
Yeah, I'm talking
with Kevin
after.
Hart.
So then after Robin Williams, the first Kevin Hart one is better.
That was a reboot.
Yeah, that was better than the others.
What?
Yeah, that was better than
I
the
might
others.
have to see it because
that was.
it was just like when I saw the trailer for it, it was just like it didn't even seem good. It didn't seem good at all.
Mission Impossible Fallout. The second one was better.
Yeah. Mission Impossible.
Paddington Bear,
Paddington.
the Bear movie.
The Bear.
Second one.
I ain't
Never
never
watched.
seen that.
Never watched either one of them.
Yeah.
They say Thor Ragnarok is better.
That's a third movie though, not a second. Because the second Thor movie,
Yeah, it was.
it was alright, but
third
third
was better.
yeah,
than the
third was
others.
definitely better, but that's not a sequel though. That's not the second
Well,
movie. That's third.
This is more in the
Just-
vein of like
Yeah.
better than the
it's
first.
better than the first.
Okay,
That's the
I'll give you Thor Ragnarok. Yeah,
Logan.
Logan.
I'll say that was solid.
Okay, yeah.
X-Men,
Then
The
any of
other
the
X-Men's, yeah.
No, wait. Would you
Yeah.
say X-Men 2 was better than the first X-Men?
Nah, first X-Men
I
hit.
ain't even like the first one either.
The first one hit better. The first one hit was showing what and showing that Grey going crazy. Get the Phoenix on her.
I mean, honestly, like if you have a series of movies like that, they should progressively get better, or at least one of them should stand out.
I
I was gonna say Iron Man 2.
Hmm?
Mad Max,
Max.
the new one. Yeah,
Trump all the other
yeah.
Speaking of Mad Max, here's a franchise I wish they would just let die. So apparently, there's gonna be a Cars series coming to Disney Plus, and it basically the trailer makes it look like Mad Max, just Cars version.
I'm hooked already. That's gonna be lit. That's
Yeah.
the trailer. That's gonna be
Like,
lit. That's gonna be funny.
I'm just saying.
That's gonna be funny.
I'm just saying they need
what?
y'all didn't have the first one was decent. Third one was like okay, that's a great way to end this off. But the second one, I didn't like the second one.
You
Second
know
one
what
was too much. Second one was just too fucking much. There's too much going on.
the first one was my favorite.
Yeah, first one was
When-
like okay.
Chow and then
Mhm.
the Hudson
The
Hornet.
third one, I was like okay. I see like passing the torch on like kind of the same thing that Creed 2 did.
Mhm.
So I get that. At first, I was skeptical about the Cars 3, but then it's like okay, I get it. But let this franchise fucking die.
Why I don't. Here's the thing, and the only reason why I say don't let it die is because you still if Larry the Cable Guy is still doing it, bro, you're gonna have you still gonna have it hit. You still
It ain't about Owen Wilson. It's about
Larry the
Mater.
Man.
what?
All about Mater.
I don't need to know where I've been, so I already know where I'm going. Some shit he said. I was like, bro, quote that man just backed around.
Speaking of Disney, we also got to give a RIP to Pat Carroll, who did the voice for Ursula. She ended up dying this week as well.
Damn.
At 95.
Oh, shit.
What? How'd she go out? How'd she go out?
Hmm?
How'd she go out?
I think it was natural causes.
See?
But
Weak, bro. I'm saying go out in a blaze of glory, bro.
now Betty White, I think she made it to. She did make it to 100. She was
like
99.
what? So close.
Yeah.
she was a month off from 100. They got Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Winter Soldier was definitely
Winter Soldier
way
was
better than the first one.
Way better.
I think that one is like each movie was progressively better. Cause Civil War is my favorite. Civil War is my favorite. I mean, Civil War felt more like an Avengers movie, but it was
Right.
but because the fact that it was a Captain America movie, it's like, yep, best one.
Dawn of the Planet.
I will say that. Dawn,
Is it the one with James Franco?
the new,
Yeah.
the new one. No, I think that's another franchise that got better as as it progressed.
Yeah, the one with James Franco.
Yeah.
Because Dawn,
Yeah.
it was Dawn, then Dusk, then War.
Now,
War for Planet of the Apes was a wild one, but it was
Yeah.
definitely good. That one was a series that got progressively better,
they was getting OP with the monkeys just getting too
getting smarter.
Yeah,
What?
they was getting OP
Like,
with it.
You gave them a gas. You gave
No,
them
no,
a
no,
gas
no, I
that
get
made
that.
them intelligent.
That's what I'm saying, but it's like I didn't understand how they got that violent when it was like I would expect some civility
Because of the
within
fact
monkeys.
they were getting fucked up in the goddamn facility. One of them, like the one with the fucked up eye, was like, "Yo, humans kept experimenting on me.
Yeah, I get all that.
I'm gonna fuck some shit up that they come back.
I get all
Like
that.
y'all, you want to help them?
I got all that.
Like, nah, I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
This is years later, ain't it? It's three times. All I'm saying is, one monkey that was treated good, and he was like, nah. Yeah, one
He's
house
like, look,
monkey.
He's like, look. He's like,
And a
look.
bunch
He's
of
like,
field
look.
monkeys
He's like, look here.
shot.
He's like, look here, man.
Try to.
We're just here trying to have our own civilization. We got our own shit. We ain't got to worry about nothing. Just leave them alone. Let them leave. You leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. Everybody's like, nah,
on site.
fuck them all up.
On site. On site. So yeah,
I mean,
I never seen any of those.
I wasn't really interested in the, like, because it's for the kids. It's like I see why that franchise just keeps going. I do believe Fast Five was the better one. The better
Of
movie
what?
Out of all, besides the seventh one where they do the tribute for Paul Walker. Besides that one, Fast Five was good.
Okay. I guess
Fast
we have
Five
to-
was a good one.
I like the second one because it was actually about racing.
The first one was about racing too.
Yeah,
There was a lot of racing
but
in that one.
It felt like a love
First
story.
one was racing. Second one was racing. Third one, Tokyo Drift. That was
that one's
legit.
sick.
Then the fourth one that's when they got into the whole
We
helping
now
FBI,
secret
all that
agents.
shit.
If
You know,
you want to be technical, the third one is actually
It's
the
fifth one, right?
because you ain't gonna have me believe that bullshit about Han.
Thank
Han
you.
died in the third.
Thank
You
you.
gonna put him in order?
Put him in correct. You put him correct.
Nigga ain't no angel. Who is he? Goku
You know
now?
what I'm saying? Just wishing niggas
man
back.
just came back.
Pushing niggas back.
And he coming in the most opportune time. Every
And
time.
explain
I
Nothing.
still
why
didn't.
he was alive
I still didn't see the ninth one.
Hey.
So it's like
Right.
I saw the eighth one. I'm just like, yo,
Gave
I'm
you
done.
seven. Gave you seven.
Once
I saw the eighth. The eighth one was okay, but it's like, okay, after the eighth one, I'm like, man,
once you
Who's on
had
this shit?
I was at The Rock, and
that
then
reboot, too.
once The Rock and Jason Statham.
yeah, they got the 10th one, but then they also got the Hobbs
Hobbs.
movie.
Hobbs
They
and
got a-
Shaw.
they got a-
Hobbs and Shaw was solid though. Hobbs and Shaw was
It wasn't
solid.
like it was just all action.
It was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was. It was just a solid. It was just.
They're making a
shoot 'em
sequel
up
for that
movie.
one too.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like-
with it.
What?
I don't know.
Just shoot them up. That's like watching.
Like people just keep seeing these fucking movies,
I
so
said-
they're gonna make more.
300, and then you gonna make a second one.
That was wild. That was wild. Yeah,
A
I'm with
second
you.
300.
They died.
It's supposed to be a historical movie. Like
We
you
all
just
know what
changing
happened.
history.
They all died. You got to show what happened when they pull up. Nah, but like Olympus has fallen, or was it Angel has fallen? The one, yeah, Olympus,
Angel's fallen.
the London has fallen and Olympus has fallen.
Yeah,
But no, there's two of them.
Olympus has fallen. Then there's Angel has fallen.
There's two of them, and there's London. There's one that's like London has fallen or something like that. Or then with Gerard Butler or something like that.
Yeah, some.
Is it Gerard Butler? We had a black president in it.
That was the first.
Morgan Freeman, yeah. And he gets
That was the
kidnapped.
first. That was Olympus has fallen.
Olympic, yeah.
Dude,
You know, solid.
there was two movies just like that. There was Olympus has fallen. There was another one where Jamie Foxx was supposed to be the president.
Yeah, yeah.
That I think that one was better than Olympus has fallen. It was a little bit more funny.
You ain't gonna put.
Yeah,
yeah. The Four Horsemen was good. The Magic movie when they was doing magician shit. Yeah, Morgan Freeman in it. The second
mean
one
Now
was
You See It?
yeah. They had Four Horsemen. That's what they were called. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there was a sequel to
The
that
sequel to that was solid.
one. I didn't see either one of them.
I even came to like the end of it. End of it was Bruce Banner, who Mark Ruffalo. He was the villain in it.
Oh, speaking of that, the Hope, that first one was
Garbage. Yeah.
He was lying.
Yeah. He was big as hell too.
Can we talk?
His shit didn't. His shit was like
I
this.
keep on seeing this on Twitter, but there was basically saying that there was like it seems like the Hulk has got like the MCU has made the Hulk much weaker.
Oh hell yeah!
But they write him
Like,
stuff in
from-
the corner and they're gonna write him
Yeah.
Like compared to the original Hulk movie, which I don't see why people were so mad about that Hulk movie. That Hulk movie I thought was solid.
First one?
Not the first.
Oh,
I'm talking about the first MCU one.
oh,
The first MCU Hulk movie that was solid.
get out. Get out. You like that green book?
Hell no. But the first MCU Hulk movie, that was a solid one. And I don't know, just because of is it hard to make a Hulk movie?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh hell yeah!
That's why it's hard to make Superman.
Yeah. How you gonna make a movie?
They
with
made 2 Super Hitman movies already though.
all of them trash, bro.
I mean, it was decent, but I feel like you still gotta take just a few more powers away from him and really ground the character a little bit to get him to
What was it?
like
Like everyone
you
knows,
just bring a nigga with OP all the way through.
and then you got because you have to. His villain has to be just as OP, or if not more, to show.
That's why they had
him.
Doomsday.
That's what I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
then
How many after? Who else? That's it.
No part 2, nigga.
He killed the only nigga that can kill him. Like
You team up with Batman just to get some sales.
yeah.
It's like you gotta bring him to what a human would feel to get
The same thing with the Hulk. The Hulk
That's
became
why.
human.
That's why they don't have a Superman game. Like
That game was trash when they
Ain't
went.
nobody do it.
The game was trash when they played when I downloaded it. It was just you flying around and killing everybody. I was like, yeah, I figured this would be the case because I'm Superman. How am I gonna lose?
But like back to like the Hulk, it did make it like progressively as the MCU has gone on, it seemed like he's gotten much weaker.
It started.
And going up to the She-Hulk series too. It seems like he's just
It started
Not
when
the same Hulk.
it started in Infinity Wars or Endgame.
I think it was
Whichever one where he got his ass whooped.
Oh yeah.
And didn't expect it coming.
Yeah, it was definitely
With
I think it was-
Thanos.
I think it was
Thanos
di-
chipped his
no.
ass up. He was like,
yeah,
"Nah,
that
I
was
ain't coming
Infinity
back
Wars.
out."
But I think it all started with Age of Ultron when he just disappeared.
Remember, the power is permanent, woman.
Right.
Sometimes when a woman kick that on, they do that.
And then but
How did that change from the original woman from the first one to Black Widow?
because he left the original woman because he realized that being around her was the issue.
And he just wanted to control his powers himself. Like try to control like Hulk himself.
not necessarily control. Well, initially the
That was
Lord.
initially why he left to control it himself.
That's not how I remember it. I remember he was afraid. He was a walking disaster. So it wasn't that he was doing it to control himself. He still wanted to help, but he always helped in like rural areas. Because like if he was in a populated area and something should happen, he doesn't. You know what I mean? That was. He always wanted to separate himself from society. Was the Hulk's whole agenda? Like even in the series, the old like back in the day, he never took buses. He never took cabs. He hitchhiked and only drove with like one other person, so that like he limited the amount of interaction he had with people. Yeah, so he wouldn't be pissed.
He just basically separated himself from people.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, imagine the Hulk on a
Like
plane.
a lot of humans.
He's
Yo, imagine the
quarantined.
Hulk going through TSA trying to fly somewhere and his flight get can't. Imagine.
No, imagine.
You touch my penis.
Dude.
Mr. Banner, we're gonna
Imagine
search your
saying
bag.
like,
I'm gonna be late.
it's like boarding pass and ID.
Can you squat and cough?
Not even. And my favorite one too. You're gonna need to pay for the seat next to you because you're too big for this seat. What?
He's like,
I'm already sitting down.
It's like I'm Bruce Banner.
Just losing. Yo, you just start off.
How much are your peanuts? $5. It just be
Just stupid
Now
shit
that-
send you off.
Now that was the funny part about Age of Ultron when he was trying to like lift up Thor's hammer. He almost got mad. Everybody's like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
like, come on.
What was it? Like when he got a punch in the face a shit ton times. Remember how pissed he got? Like, all right, man, go to sleep, 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 go to
And then
sleep, go
knocked
to
his
sleep, go to sleep.
tooth out. Like,
And then
I'm
looked
sorry.
at him. Imagine getting that look at or just being like, hey, you didn't put your Popeyes biscuits in with my meal, huh? Man, we ain't got no biscuits. Take your whack ass on. It's Popeyes, nigga.
It's like, wait a second. Who did you just piss off?
You know what I'm saying?
And you just see a car go to the street. Like,
just smashed through. Just like, who did you get pissed off? I might have pissed off some dude named Banner. First name Bruce.
What?
Oh shit. So yeah, you,
My new dog.
bro. And then imagine the wardrobe this nigga has to go through. I could never be mad because you would have your clothes just running money, bro. Your pockets dry every time. You walk out here looking for spandex. Like, why are you always rocking
For some odd
sweat?
reason, he keeps on foot. Yeah, he ain't smart.
Bullshit, bro. All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, man. This has been another episode of TV Nerds. This is your host, Esoteric Child, here with Gabe Stomach. You know, follow us on all our social media. Our LinkedIn link will be on the screen. And is there anything that you want to announce, Gabe?
Yeah, quality life. Coming, going to be there more frequently. That's about it.
Running them plate.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'll chill.
We about to be having our battles soon.
Oh
yeah. We still agree with our original theme, right?
Breakfast? Yeah. We're
Brunch?
setting that up.
Brunch?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Got.
Something on the wall.
Oh, I still got to see that movie too.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah, I think it's still in theaters. So, yeah.
It's clean.
Very.
All
All right,
right.
y'all. We out. Stay nerdy.
Get this mic off me.